I think, honestly, I would bring it back to the reason why I struggle with legacy. When I was 26 years old, I found out I was pregnant. And from my husband, the man I love most in the world, I heard the word no. And he, at his urging, we placed her for adoption. That was, that still goes on record as the biggest challenge that I have faced in my entire life because I had to think of while my body was going through changes and while I was young and moldable and that I had to think of the greater good for her. I had to think of the consequence of running away and going into a trauma response and just bolting because that's a great trauma go-to, right? So my greatest challenge has been walking through not only that in the moment, but even today in the here and now, standing in my authenticity and my reshape of what legacy is, knowing I may never meet this girl, knowing she's in the world, knowing she's doing great things, knowing she is a light among lights, having observed her from a distance for a long time through a semi-open adoption, there may or may not ever come a time where we are reunited. And I do get that traditional vibe of legacy. But I think what that has done it has just shaped me and it has helped guide me along this path to become the expert that I am in organizational resilience and innovation. Because I had to change, I had to morph, I had to really transform as a result of that. And I had to work through the deeper pieces of that.
Oh, yes.
And I just want to encourage anyone who's listening today who's gone through those things to find the purpose in the pain. And that purpose in the pain, whether it's an organizational problem that can be leveraged for opportunity, or it's the ability to deepen your leadership because of your deep emotional why, which is when you do want to ask why. Because when you don't ask yourself why, you don't finish goals because it's not compelling enough, and you don't dive deep.